with a 350 V8.
Oh, they made those in V8s? Well, that's how we did things in the 80s. We didn't have no marketplace. He's a low talker.
What's that?
Excuse me? That says
Neat
neat
new
oil.
And oil?
Neat oil?
I don't know what that says.
The oil they put in it. Or next oil.
Yeah. Oh, next. It smells old.
You do?
Oh, it was a farm. Yeah.
A farm barn.
Yeah.
Like a barn that you find on farms. Truly a low mileage car. Because that's how this video is getting thumbnailed. I'm telling you that right now. And we should put a super coil in it.
That's tradition. It's never the coil.
Alright, so we're going to see if we can get it running today. Oh, you ready? What's behind cap number 1?
I got a hose.
Different area codes?
No, I got it. We're good. Oh, you're spraying me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Pour root beer.
Put some root beer in there?
Carburetors, 20 miles.
This is as American as it gets, man. That baby, that's why it runs rough.
You got all 7 wires hooked up.
A little bit in there, a little bit over here, some down in there. Yeah! Woo! Oh, we gotta drive it. Will it drive? What's the matter, Eric?
No way.
I guess we're starting a Chevy farm, Brian.
Yeah.
Eric can't stand
ones
it.
we
He can't stand it.
There's the cows. They're looking.
They're like, I haven't seen one of those since 1970.
Trying to receive alien communication. There, we got him.
No, I wasn't sad.
Me neither. The cats are sad though.
Oh,
good.
Brian, why don't you introduce this video? I'm always the MC. Why don't you MC today?
I'll be MC. So today, well, it's a nice day.
It's nice.
T-shirt weather in what? March.
Is it March?
Yeah, it's March. So today, we fiddled around for a little bit, as we usually do, instead of getting right into our project. So this is our project, the 1970 Chevy C-20 Camper Special.
Custom camper.
Custom camper. Yep. With a 350 V8. See?
Oh, they made those in V8s?
They did, 350 V8. But anyhow, I don't really know about the camper special this year. Earlier years, I thought it meant it had a longer bed, like more than an 8-foot bed, like an 8'6" or something. But this seems to have a regular bed. It does have a leaf spring in the back, an extra leaf. It's supposedly low miles, and it was on a farm in a barn for at least 20 to 30 years.
So that's been the hot
Already.
debate today, is kind of me and Nick going over it and trying to decide.
Some things look like really low miles,
Yeah.
and some things look like maybe not. So it's hard to say. I mean, the interior is going to clean up really good. No rips, no wear on the pedals. The battery tray looks like perfect shape, but there's a little rust on the inner fenders.
So you pulled it out of a barn. You knew the guy.
We knew the guy. He was a pretty nice older guy, and he bought it to use on the farm. They had a camper, which is funny, and they never towed the camper with this. I asked him.
The hitch looks perfect.
The hitch is in good shape. The bumpers are in good shape.
The back bumper's perfectly
Inside the bed, probably had the camper shell on since new or very close to. The inside of the bed is perfect. It doesn't look like it's really had any body work, but he did say it sat out and the paint faded, so we had it repainted. So you should look at it.
So we should go look at it. You
Let's
guys
walk
want to
around
see it? It's a 70. It's 54 years old. It's Gen X.
How old are you?
I'm a Gen Xer.
Yeah. You guys are twins.
You're closer to this one than I am.
Oh, man, am I?
Yeah,
see the
by
inside?
1 year.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about that interior, man. Look at that cowboy.
So, look at the dash. It's a CST. See on the glove box door? CST, Custom Sport Truck.
Which is it, a custom sport truck or a custom camper? Why can you be? Why is it both?
That would be a CC. I don't know.
I'm
They're
confused.
just packages, I think. So, Custom Sport got you this
Yeah.
fancy
Leather
what do you call
tooled.
that?
Leather
Embossed.
tooled.
And they got you this molding and chrome pedals. I don't know if it got you much else. So that was a package.
Yeah. So look at the condition of the heater or the vent in the vent box down at the bottom, and then the heater controls. And we talking about how many miles
Yeah.
are on it.
And the gauges are like super bright
They are.
needles.
That to me tells
The
me.
needles are bright orange. instead
That's
of
what I
faded.
always. Yeah. That's how I always know something hasn't been out in the sun. Is when the needle paint doesn't fade.
And then it was out in the sun. This interior would have been baked. The seat's not even ripped or anything. Seatbelts are clean. It's weird. They never
Still smells like mice in here though.
Yeah.
But that's as
That
far
works.
as that goes.
Does that
That's
work?
as far as that goes.
It's got newspapers in it from the
This actually
80s.
looks faded, but that might be mouse speed. Gee, I remember those buckles. Remember that?
Yeah. Look at this. How much was a TV of those?
Man, I wonder if they're still having that sale. That business is
October 22nd, 25th, 1985.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
Damn. I'm late for school.
I was 9.
There you go. Football report.
Oh, what's going on? Who's playing? Brian Swipe?
Right to the right. San Francisco at LA.
Well, let's read about how that game went down.
Wheel horse lawnmowers.
You probably got one of those in the scrap truck right now. Oh, no, wait. Look, check
Car
that
prices.
out. No, right here, Plymouth Horizon.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's perfect.
1985. Could have been a GLH Turbo.
Well, that's how we did things in the 80s. We didn't have no marketplace.
Yeah, I got to get a newspaper.
Then you get the old paper
All right,
out,
so
have your
back here.
coffee. Stay close to Brian. He's a low talker.
I'm the narrator.
He's a low talker.
What's that?
Excuse me?
Those almost look like bullet holes, but
No, every time I got a little rust spot, he dabbed.
I don't know what that is. It's like, it's not
It's weird.
tar, but it's like a plastic, not epoxy. It's
Some kind
something.
of rust proofing he probably had.
Wow, look at this.
Look at this. Like that hasn't been.
This looks like a run in the mark here.
Oh yeah.
This is repainted.
Look in there. Oh, it could be a factory run.
I don't think so, because it's over pits.
Oh.
The bumper is dead straight. I was saying the hitch looked good. Plates expired in 03. It's got a pretty worn spare on it, Brian.
Yeah, so he worked for Goodyear, and there's some kind of weird tire story that went with it about tires he got from Goodyear that were experimental tread pattern or free. We don't really know what that meant.
Okay.
Oh, we got to pop the hood.
Yeah, let's go around, go to the interior on the driver's side.
Driver's side.
Look at point out all the flaws and
This
what's
is-
low mileage and what's not low mileage. Like if you look at the,
The gas ate that. That's probably the factory primer, right? Look, there's white. So there's factory paint, maybe primer, and the aftermarket paint.
cab looks like it's galvanized.
Get the primer. Features. There's not many features, so we don't have the key. So we bought another ignition switch to see if she'll crank and start. Look at the hood. Look at the headliner. Pleated.
Oh, yeah.
Fake pleats.
Look at pull that visor down, Nick, and look at the chrome that holds it up.
Is it nice?
It's okay.
It smells old.
So
Solid.
you do? Like
It's hard
crappy-
to tell.
It's hard to tell. We can't tell how many. Is it truly a low mileage car that really sat in the barn forever? Because that's how this video is getting thumbnailed. I'm telling you that right now. So sorry,
Low mileage barn find.
it is a low mileage, but we don't know how low. So,
Yeah.
but exactly, because there's a couple of stories. But however I got you in here, I apologize. But it is low mileage. But again, how much of it is true and whatever?
It's 53 years. How old is it?
54, Brian.
54.
I did-
10,000 miles a year. It should have 540,000 miles. So it definitely has less than that.
The sticker for the oil change in 1996 says 648
600.
miles.
And it says points.
Does
See that? Yeah, they put points on it.
Oh, they did put
Points and new oil. Right?
I think that says
Or
neat
new
oil.
and oil.
Neat oil.
One,
Can't even read.
two.
I don't know what that says.
The oil they put in it, or next oil.
Yeah. Oh, next. Next. What is that? Who knows?
Who invented these stupid words?
8/13/96 600648.
And then
Call them
other-
to find out.
You should call them. Hey, it's what did it say? Wolf's Head Oil. I remember them. I remember them. The markers, like the side markers and everything, they do look. I mean, the black
Pretty
on it,
bright.
they're pretty bright, but the plastic and the chrome are like perfect. And again, this mirror got ripped off. Obviously, somebody must
Yeah.
have pulled a tractor next to it and yanked it off.
Gas tank looks like new. Look at that.
The rocker, the inside door sill,
Yeah, this is all
bottom
nice.
of the doors.
It's got overspray on the one plate there.
That was at a different time when they didn't really, when they sprayed cars back then, it was like no big
This
deal.
was probably a Earl Scheib,
Yeah.
right? Whatever
That was
whatever
a
you
guy.
got for $89.95.
I paint any car.
Right. Back in the 80s, that was the thing.
Before the 80s even.
Are you ready for this?
Dude, it's got split rims on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not a selling point.
Don't look at those wheels. You don't want to take those apart.
No. So 350 Chevy.
350 Chev, I believe the Chevy guys. We're not Chevy guys, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Today we are.
They are.
Because how hard can it be?
Well, the story was it didn't run right. That's why he parked it a long time ago.
Well, maybe
started to do a tune-up on it, and as you can see, it never finished.
Oh, yeah, some wires are hanging.
Some wires are hanging off.
Look at the condition of this heater box.
That's nice. And the battery tray.
Yeah, I mean, maybe to somebody who doesn't know cars, they might go, "Oh, it looks like crap." It actually looks unfaded and pretty clean. Imagine this just sat in. Imagine it sat for 54 years in a barn that wasn't perfectly dry. So
No.
to me, that looks believable. And even above the engine back here, there's not a lot of grease blowing back on it. But then on the top of the frame rails and everything are kind of clean. But this front of this engine just doesn't look that clean to me to be a lower mileage car.
No, just a leak.
Yeah, and this is normal. The paint coming off the intake, a steel
That's pretty
intake,
normal
that's
for-
normal.
For the heat, and then
Yeah.
the barn was had a basement with cows living under it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was a big old farm barn. It wasn't like
Like this
it
one.
wasn't like a pole barn. It was a farm.
A farm barn.
Yeah.
Like a barn that you find on farms as opposed to in the city.
A barn that you don't find on farms. No, it was a 2-story barn, and there were cow stalls in the bottom.
That's how this barn is over here. It's got the lid flip mod, Brian. It's got the breather adapter on top of the Quadrajet.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the heat riser's still on there. Don't break that. Show that, Nick. He's got the heat riser on the...
Still got it.
Yeah.
All one piece.
For now.
That's why. Look at that. It's like a velocity stack.
That's the breather. PCV breather.
Oh, yeah.
That coil, is that
Coil's not
GM?
plugged in.
Them?
Oh, the coil, I don't know.
Look at the thumb screws on that
It's
coil.
not GM. It might have gone on with this high performance. I'll get
Yeah, there's some type of MSD, homemade MSD
pre
going on.
MSD, MSD.
I think it says,
box
does it say
thing.
Mark 10 on it?
And some people that were running around with this stuff in the early years would have known what that did.
The old timers.
Let's see. I think we should put spark plug wires, which are on the front seat, on it.
I bet you those wires will
We
work.
should probably check the cap.
I don't change the wires until the electricity starts shooting out the side. Because there's less resistance in the gap than there is in the wire.
I think they're numbered too. Like,
Yeah, because we need it's a Chevy.
and then we got to find the fuel pump inlet.
Get down here, down yonder. I'm looking at the pump.
Put a rubber hose on it, and we're good. Right?
So this will be a Chevy, our first Chevy. Will it run? And there's probably about, I don't know, probably the majority of the internet is small box 350 Chevy. Will it runs?
Should run. It's pretty straightforward
yeah.
stuff.
But the funny thing is, some guys are like, should we tow it in the shop, take the heads off? That's like a rebuild. That's not a will it run. Or do we just do it where it sits? To me, that's a will
We
it run.
haven't checked to see if it turns over yet.
Not yet. I haven't. You haven't?
No, I haven't.
Okay. That's a clutch fan. Okay, fan turns.
And turns, so it should be good.
That
do you
water pump. Look at the back plate on that water pump.
Looks newer,
It does.
but maybe it's galvanized.
Maybe it's galvanized. It's watered. The clamps. These clamps have the surround on them, but that one doesn't.
It turns a little bit.
Oh, you trying to turn it now? All right, she's not stuck.
The crank's not stuck. I don't know about the pistons.
Are you bending the rods? Is that what you're implying?
No, it'd be the rings. Just a
I
little.
thought that'd be a lot of movement for just rings.
Well, that's as far as it. Well, might move more there.
Well, are we gonna pull the plugs and throw some oil down the cylinders and?
Yeah, we probably should put a little oil in the cylinders, pull the plugs, check them, and put a battery. And what do you think about the wires?
Ah, they're fine.
You think put the old wires back on?
Yeah, keep it original, man.
Might be.
It's a 5-mile truck.
Yeah. Okay. Old wires. Old wires. It is.
If they arc, I would just change it, but I'm sure they're fine.
There we go.
They're not eaten.
They're not. This is before they put peanut oil in the.
This is before
oil in
mice.
The jacket.
This is before mice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Back when mice.
Is that
respected the
carb?
car.
Is that carb stuck? Watch it snap loose.
No.
Oh. Bet you that accelerator pump becomes a geyser.
We need gas, gas in the carburetor.
It's got that little filter inside here too. So we don't even need a filter. It's built in.
Hypoid radio suppression.
Hypoid.
Radio resistance.
Yeah, it's the insulator around, and it just
7 millimeter.
Yeah, so it.
So I don't know if those are original. Probably not, right?
No, they may be just to keep the pop in the radios and the AM radio. If you had a lot of
but
EF leaking out of there, you would
the original
hear
wires say
I don't know.
GM or something on?
Probably.
I know they don't say Mopar, so
We should put Mopar parts on it. And we should put a super coil in it.
that's tradition. It's never the coil.
Oh, careful. But I think we might be bypassing that ignition system that they're telling the stories it wasn't running right.
My thought was maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, mine
It's
too.
not running right.
It's not running right. Let's look at the non-stock thing that's on a low mileage truck.
Right. Okay, there
All
we go.
right, we got batteries today.
Yep, I got a battery.
We already had batteries earlier and they didn't work.
I got one that works. And I got a gas can with gas. After that, you want to pull plugs?
Not really.
Sure idea.
No, this is your idea. You guys want me to go work on the Chevy today.
No, it's your idea to pull plugs.
I said put oil in the cylinders. I didn't say pull the plugs.
Caution hot.
I can get oil in the cylinders right through here.
Oh,
If I dump enough in there, turn it over. But I'll do the plug way if you want.
moisture in there.
Huh.
There's a transmission cooler right there.
No coolant? Hang on, I can see crystal. Oh, this got the spring it. Do you hear water moving?
Yeah, I see it moving. It's like right about here.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, that's
Radar
it.
holds.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That's not OAL. We can't dump that on the ground. The coolant. That's real stuff.
Okay.
Power steering, no AC, power brakes. Not a four-wheel drive. That would have been cool if it was a C-20. Do they still call
C-20?
four-wheel drives C-20s? Or are they C-30s? I don't know. I don't know
No,
Chevys.
30 would have been the tonnage. The
Okay.
weight. 1 ton.
Yeah, that was
But
the other
maybe it
option.
wasn't the C. Maybe it was a different prefix.
Yeah, I don't know. These are cool trucks, though. I like the 70s. Me and Nick were talking before. And what did you say, Nick? He doesn't want to talk on the camera.
I mean, the hood's better than the square bodies for sure.
Yeah, we think it's we feel this
More
is a better
style?
look,
You
this is
think
a
it
better
has more
looking
style?
truck than the
Here,
oh
put the
yeah,
hood down.
Yeah.
it's a much better looking truck than a square body. Sorry, that might be blasphemy. I'll say it.
Oh, there it is.
It's a better looking truck. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna see if we can get it running today. Hasn't run in, well, the plate, last sticker on the plate's 03. So we'll see. Here's the first plug. It's brand new, right?
It's never seized?
It's never seized, but it's got the green AC Delco logo.
Yep. R43. Doesn't look like it's really been run on that, huh?
No, let's check number 3. Coming right out like somebody never seized them. Perfect. Somebody's been in here. Somebody's been playing around.
Yeah, I think that's the way that story goes.
What are we seeing under there, Brian? Oh, look at the filter on there.
It's kind of oily.
It's a Valvoline.
Valvoline. Well, the other word is the transmission leaks.
Oh yeah, that's a shocker.
Got a big sway bar.
Is it hooked up? Are the ends
Maybe
still on?
camper special is for autocrossing.
They could probably be good autocrossers with a big sway bar. That's all you need.
Looks like it was undercoated in oil spray
Oh yeah.
because everything is covered in goo.
There's
Drum brakes all the way around.
Oh, front drums? Yeah, I was hitting the pedal when it was rolling down the hill. We moved it back a little bit a second ago, and
What if there's fluid in the reservoir?
let's take a look. Oh, now I did it.
Did you break it?
No, the wire was trapped. Ouch. Okay, ready, Nick? Ugh. Oh, you ready? What's behind cap number 1? Nothing! So the wheel cylinders always leak. So like brake fluid's kind of like a penetrant. Brake fluid is a penetrant. So always leak when you let them sit. And it just works its way past the seals. And the seals aren't always perfect anyway, but yeah, brake fluid will always leak out.
So you put the brake fluid in?
We could put brake fluid in there, and you know, just because it leaked out doesn't mean there's a problem. Like I said, it's a penetrant. It sits for 50 years. Yeah, it could leak, but we could throw brake fluid in here, and it might come back to life. The pedal does move. I hit it when it started going down the hill, and I can't. So, yeah, we'll throw some brake fluid in there.
Pliers and brake fluid. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I might come with you. I gotta get some stuff to put in the cylinders. We don't have Marvel mystery oil, but we have mystery something. I got tired of losing the straw, so I went and I got me I think this is from a windshield wiper blade. It's my gutter. Oh, you gotta keep it upright though, cause gravity. Maybe a hose would have been better. We're busy.
Oh, sorry. I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, a hose would have been better.
I got a hose.
Different area codes. Did you need something, Brian?
No, I got it. We're good. Oh, you're spraying me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sure.
Whatever. What you doing under there, Brian?
Well, let's hook up a temporary fuel line.
Oh, I don't even. I was wondering what you were doing. I didn't even realize. It's getting cold. I put my cowboy jacket on. Farm stuff. I just needed to be a little shorter. I don't know if I have a shorter one. Story of my life.
Can you crank that?
All right, Brian. I got the cylinders are full of penetrant because that's what we had.
Deep creep.
Deep creep. Aren't you a deep creep?
Cheap creep.
You are a cheap creep. So Brian's gonna go. All right, what are you doing? You going under there?
Let's see if I can rotate the.
Yeah, I think maybe a large something to stick in the between the two halves of that pulley might do you well.
Or if I get on the farm up.
Are you bear? Oh, he's gonna use his bear power. No way. Oh, it's because I lubed the
I
cylinders.
just took the compression out of it.
I did.
Yeah, it rolls easy, actually.
It does?
Yeah.
I'll do at least a 360 so you can make sure we're not jamming anything.
50. Is
Well, okay. So do a 350 degree turn.
that enough? Are we there yet?
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
That's about 10 turns.
I know I'm listening to the cylinders. They're talking to me. They're telling me what they need.
I need gas and spark. I think we're good.
All right, let's test the starter out. Let's do the old Ben test of the starter where I put excess voltage to it and run it for about 10 minutes straight and watch the internet break with you're going to kill the starter. Not to this day have we killed the starter. We'll spin her over, get everything moving nice and right. You want to do a compression check?
No.
No? Okay. It might be cool to know.
That's work.
That is.
I think we should hit the button. Put the thing on there.
What do you want?
Put the battery terminal on.
Oh, he's ready to hit the button? Yeah. All right, we'll spin it with I lost that can. That can's down there now.
Here's your gutter.
I know it didn't work out so good. I had to switch her to a washer squirter hose.
Oh, that didn't hold up good.
No, it didn't work out. It foamed out of it. It worked in my test run in the shop, but I used starting fluid instead of foaming penetrant. Yeah, that's how you put battery terminals together. Look at that. That's not gonna work. We're gonna actually have to tighten that down. Nah, it's gonna be loose. Go ahead. Oh yeah, no problem. You hear that? All good. Yep. Can I see some rocker action through here? Oh, that was stiff. No, I can't see there. Hey, hit the button again.
It's actually
Oh, there, to the side. We won't be able to see it, but...
Ready?
Yeah. Alright. I think we're good. I got sprayed with penetrant on my arm. Well, it's a Chevy, so I guess it's... You put gas in it, and that'll be the end of this. Right? Unless we just jinxed it.
Is that? That's good.
Yeah.
Oil wire, spark plug wires.
Did you check the oil, buddy? No. Oil.
Have a dipping stick.
Probably has a stick of dip.
Check the antifreeze. It has antifreeze. We put brake fluid
We
in.
put brake fluid in it. Nicky pumped up the brakes. And by the way, he left us. He wanted to he wanted to will it run this thing, and then he left.
Yeah, he wanted to get an early start.
He wanted me to talk about the rear suspension. I guess maybe the camper special might have some helpers.
I think the truck had coil springs,
Yeah.
and then the heavier duty versions or the camper special or something gave it a weird half leaf
Oh, it's a half
from
leaf?
the back. Yeah,
I know what that
it
is.
is interesting.
Yeah, I've seen those before. Not on a Chevy, but I've seen them in older cars, actually.
Got oil. It's in the safe zone.
Is it oil? Is it a mix? Or
It looks like oil. Huh. Take that off.
yeah, what are you going to do?
Pour root beer.
Put some root beer in there?
Carburetors. 20 grams.
This is as American as it gets, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost got it in there. A little bit for the engine. How do you think it'll take?
Did I air bubbles start coming out?
It's got a vent in the back. You don't think it's got two?
Two bowls?
Does it have a rear reservoir, you think?
I don't know. I'm not a quadrijet guy. Oh, first of all, you got barely anything coming out of there. There you
Come
go.
out, look at it.
Now it is.
I'm squirting it out there.
So they're thinking that we just let some fresh ethanol sit in there and soak.
Dissolve whatever is dissolvable, and oh, it's coming out the fuel pump thing.
Which fuel
Is that a
pump?
vent, you think? Maybe not so much. I'll just roll.
I don't know. It's a prime now.
It's coming out here.
Remember I said that was going to be a geyser? That's not a surprise. Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Get that on film. You ready?
Nice. It's on digital film. It's on flash memory. All right, another indicator that this is a low mileage vehicle and the original wires is because of their routing.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
They're still down
Because it's coming out everywhere.
through the motor mount, down over top of the starter. You know, and if I were to throw wires on this thing, I would be swinging them out and around. But they're going down and under. I still got to find the other end of this one. What is this? Is this number 2? Find the end of this one. It's lost down in there somewhere, so I can bring it back up to the top. And then the back one is missing. So, do we have any extra wires laying around that came off of this?
Front seat.
They're on the front seat? No, not new wires.
Oh, I don't see any old wires like
Because
that.
I think we're missing.
You're just missing?
We're missing one on this side.
Who does that?
Yeah, I don't know. That maybe that's why it runs rough.
You got all 7 wires hooked up.
I think we're down to up to 6. We're not up to 7 or 8 yet. Don't get ahead of yourself, Brian.
Okay.
Trying to find top dead center, number 1, and looking at the points, they look okay from here. I'm of course not very close, but
Want to head to number 1?
yeah, we need to get her to number
The
1.
timing marker's on my side.
You got a mark? Let's get her.
Well,
to,
I don't have the. I know where the mark should be.
yeah, on the crank pulley, you mean? Or we put that plug in. We should
Indicators over here.
We should put it on top dead center before we put the plug in. But we'll do it your way with your bare power.
Yeah.
It looks like the wires on the capper
Get
jumped
people
around.
Dialed in close with the.
Oh, do I got to look?
Yeah, you have to look at something. You make sure it's where I'm going.
Oh, somebody brought a new set of wires. We don't need.
We need 1.
I need at least one. We're missing one. What am I looking at? Oh, there we go. Oh, somebody put some nice marks on there for us.
Oh, I don't see the. Well, there it is. Okay.
Oh, you're not far off. I mean, it might be 180 off, but a little more.
No, we'll look at the rotor. Is the rotor close?
I was gonna look at that after you got your mark.
Okay.
A little about quarter up. Hold out, hang out there for a little bit, buddy.
Okay. I'm comfy down here.
Are you? How do you zoom out? How do you use this? Oh no, we're way off. All right, unless it does a quarter turn, then we'd be dead on. All right, let's. It does. It turns at a quarter speed. We need one more rotation.
Turns at half speed.
Half speed, whatever. If it turns at half speed, then it'll still be way off. Go ahead and, because then it'll be 180, right? I don't know.
So where's the rotor?
It's pointing
Face
like.
the firewall?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you want to go around.
Yeah, I have my finger in there. Hurry up.
Damn. Let me make
Jeez.
that starter noise.
The internet is waiting for you.
We're there yet?
No. Yeah. Oh my god. I should have brought a paper, Brian.
There's paper on the front seat.
I go read about the new cars
Read the
for sale.
sports section.
Yeah, it was at 1985. What was going on in 1985? All right, coming up on it. Slow her down now. Back her down. We're about inch and a half away.
To go?
Yeah. Oh, just a little bit of a touch. Just a that's probably close enough. Let's take a look. And it's pointing again the opposite direction. That's what I was worried about. Is this thing way out of time?
Well, he was working on it.
Well, I mean,
So you're on top dead center, right?
yeah, isn't
You want me to pull the number? I don't know if you can see in that hole.
maybe that's why the wires they look like they were jumped around in position because it's stabbed in there wrong. Are those on a gear? I don't know Chevys. Is that on a gear where we can pull it out and?
Oh, I don't know if you can get it in any place wrong.
Man, I'm gonna pull this front plug. Right. But
Right.
we won't know if the
timing mark
valve.
says the engine, the crank's at top dead center then. But we have no idea where the cam is. Right.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Was if I pull a plug and pull a valve cover, then we can see if the valves are closed. Yeah, like I said, the rotor is pointing east or west. You know what I mean? Essentially,
Oh, right, so it's not pointing
it's yeah.
to the front.
That's what I was saying. If it was quarter speed, then we had a shot. So I guess it's about 90 degrees off. Can it be 90 degrees off? We'll find out. I don't know. Does this have like a flat, or is it? I thought they were geared.
I think they're hex.
I thought they were. If they're hex, then we can turn it 90. But if they're geared, we gotta lift and turn and spin it back down in and
Pull that valve
pull
cover.
it and turn it and
It's
go.
not hard. Right.
Oh, thanks for your help, Brian.
I helped you. That's my
Took
contribution to valve cover pulling.
There's only 4 bolts on it, and they all leak.
That doesn't look right, does it?
Yeah, you see how that doesn't look right? It's either there or it's the other way.
It should probably be here, right?
Well, they say to point 'em at number 1, right?
Right. Which one's the number one?
The front right of the engine by the alternator. That's why I keep saying it's 90 degrees
so
off.
this should be number one over
That's
here.
what I would think.
Yeah.
But I'm not a. It's been a while.
I don't know though. How far can you move this?
You're not spinning that thing all the way around. I feel that. Look at the vacuum line. That looks
You
fine.
had to have pulled the
That
thing
looks.
up.
This length looks right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So it's a lift it, turn the rotor.
It's a lift and twist gig.
But the body is in the right spot, roughly.
Yes, your body's in the right spot,
But here on, yeah.
right on the fender. So I think we need one of those fancy half-inch bend around a bunch of BS
I have
wrenches. You know what I
those.
mean?
I have those.
Yeah, I know where they're. I think I know. There's one in the feed room. I think.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah, for this specific job.
Yeah, Pacific.
But technically, you don't have to point that anywhere. You could just move the
Could
wires
reroute
around on the
wires,
cap.
But do we want to
Yeah, and I'd rather.
hillbilly rig it?
Yeah, I don't want to. We had to do that once or twice.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like doing that.
Right.
Let's mess with this and see if we can make it worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's gonna have a stupid tool store where you have tools to do stupid things, like reach around a distributor to get to the bolt that's underneath it, or brake drum, spring shoes. Pain in the butt. You done yet?
Yeah.
Because it took me like 5 seconds to find these.
Both closed.
1/2 inch or 9/16.
They're all closed.
Oh, they're all closed? Sorry, folks, all closed. Moose out front should have told you.
Sorry, folks, park's closed. The moose out front should have told you.
Oh my god, I already now I don't like this already. Because there's metal lines in the way. I can get to the thing. There we go. I can't do it one hand here. There we go. Now just take that out. 5 million fractions of a turn.
It's not a ratchet wrench, is it?
No. This would be fine if you just had to adjust it, but we got to take it out.
We can't see. We can't.
All right. Here, I got the bolt out. I didn't even try to turn it yet. Oh, there we go. So try to see if this will lift out. I quit. I can't. Man, I would hate to actually have one hand. No offense if you only have one hand, but that would suck. Let me see if I can get my little tool down in there.
Your pry tool?
It's going to be a pry tool today. Once I get it, there we go. If I had two hands, this would already be done. There we go.
There we go.
All right, now, is it geared? You should be able to feel it twist when you put it in there. Does it twist?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's geared. That's it. Pretty much that's number one, or is the number one in the middle? It's either here or there. I think that cap has a little label on it. Oh, hang on.
Is there a label?
Patent pending. It's labeled all right with useless information, but is there a number one in that little spot right there in one of those little circles?
No.
That's not number one.
Delco Reme.
It's got the little window.
Engine and a rotation this way. Is that what you were thinking?
I don't think it turns that way.
R. No, okay.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think it turns counterclockwise.
There's nothing useful in here.
Yeah, useless. You know, you guys had the opportunity to just give us a
Help us
number
out a
one.
little bit.
Give us a number one, but you got to put your stupid brand in it, and you put a points window in it. So that's also not
That's
useful.
where it goes, right? So here's
Yeah,
number one, right? Are we calling this one number one?
We might be calling that number one.
I think we are.
I think in the
Or do you want that?
I don't know if we want this number one or that one number one. What's the internet say? What are you guys screaming about right now? Tell me. Maybe if you scream louder,
We'll hear you.
I'll hear you in the past, and I'll know I still don't hear you. I still don't know.
This will be number one.
Do you want to make that number one?
It already is.
Let's
right?
make the middle
Isn't
one
that
number one. Can we make the middle one number one?
This one.
And then we
This
put the
number
coil wire here, and then it'll become a one cylinder. All right. Well, I'm gonna look at the internet real quick.
Yep. So we get it right.
Yeah, because
Do it right.
somebody once told me we should look at the internet for answers. Believe that? I'll look at the internet for answers this time. But I don't really have to. I can put it wherever we want. I just don't know if it's preferred to have it dead center, like 6 o'clock, or at number one. I always heard at number one, but that might have been Dodges. I don't know if Chevys. Have you heard that? Pointed at number one?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think a lot of small block Mopars are dead forward.
Dead forward?
Yep.
Well, this will be one or the other.
Look it up and we'll figure it out.
All right. Well, some of those illustrations have number one kind of pointed in the direction of 3 and 1. So if this is 6 o'clock, if that's 12 o'clock over here, we're going to say she's at about a 5-er. Close enough, and we'll be able to, move timing enough around in here. So if it turns clockwise, this is actually a little late probably.
All right. So you have two hands?
Here's a Chevyism. So we can jumper the teeth over, right? So you lift it up off the cam
Put the rotor where you want.
but then you got this oil pump drive, because this engages into the oil pump to drive the oil pump. So once you turn this, it's lifted up out of the oil pump. The pump doesn't turn. So you can slide the gear on, but then we can't seat it all the way down in here because it's not in the slot. Yeah, so I'm going to try to guess closely 90 degrees of the flathead. I'm assuming. I don't know if this is what you guys normally do.
Well, that almost
I have to shine the camera here because
aims. It's not even in line with the rotor.
no, it's not. But I feel like
It's close.
we might have to be careful with this thing. I don't know if this thing falls out. Oh well. It did not turn.
Didn't mean to try to turn it while you got the camera.
Well, you can.
Which way you going?
I just can't see. Let me see. Sorry, it's just one of those.
It's fine.
One of those deals. Definitely got it that time. I could hear it turn. All right, it's about the same. All right, so yeah, that worked out.
Reindex the oil pump.
You had to stick a screwdriver down there kind of blindly, and then try to find the slot that's out of oil pump in. Get it roughly in the right direction, and fell right in. Nailed it. Probably still did it wrong though, right? Go ahead, tell me.
That's right. It's gotta be right.
Tell me I did it wrong.
You did it wrong.
Tell the internet, tell us we did it wrong.
Oh, they don't know.
Yeah, you guys don't know. All right, so we got, is the key on?
Key's on.
Here, you want to hold the coil wire for me real quick? Just go ahead and just hold on to the coil. Oh, I can't see a spark, Brian.
Can you see it there?
If I try to make the, I'm going to open the points here, try to with my screwdriver, and see if we can't shock Brian. Shade. I can cast some shade.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I just want to make sure that it's not closing. Gotta do the flick that everybody talks about, that I already knew about. All right, I'm gonna clean these probably a little bit anyway, but we got spark. And I wonder if that MSD, fake MSD over there, that capacitive discharge homemade thing over there is making it spark. See how it's like rapid fire sparking and not one spark?
Right.
I wonder if that's what's doing it.
It's definitely humming over here.
Oh, you hear it humming?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And it changes when you spark it.
I don't know if I like that.
See how it's gonna run.
You're not making any power by messing with the spark. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not making. It's not a magic recipe. You need spark, but I don't think that thing's doing it. All right, we got everything buttoned up. We had to add a missing wire for number 6. We had the wires jockeyed and moved over into, well, the place we're gonna put them. The timing is roughly, well, it's a little advanced. I would say it's 10 degree-ish advanced right now. I don't know what these take. Probably a lot because Chevy, old Chevy. But we're ready to crank, I think, Brian. You filled that carburetor a couple times?
We filled it twice.
Okay, it's flooded now.
I've got it flooded.
Okay. So we're going to crank it and see if it fires. This is legitimately the first crank and attempt to fire. I don't know how many years. How many years do you think, Brian? It was moving around 20-ish years ago, so it's not too long. And whenever you're ready, Bry guy.
I'm ready. Not really doing carburetor stuff.
Oh yeah, I didn't do any carburetor stuff. I was relying on the float bowls being full to work. I was about to say it's not getting any spark. I got this spray stuff. We try that. Help her out. I was hoping it would just live off of the yeah. Oh, I heard something. This is not even really a throttle body, or this is not starting fluid. It's throttle body cleaner. I don't know if it's flammable. Probably. Clean the carburetor while we're at it.
Not even trying.
Well, I don't know if we're getting fuel, and I don't know if we're getting if this carb cleaner. I don't know if this stuff will.
Are the rockers going up and down?
Yes, the rockers are moving up and down. Yeah, we did have some this morning, and then I have it right here. Not a whole lot in here though. Can you floor it real quick? All right, hit it. All right, so it's going to be a spark issue, Brian. Let's check the coil wire for sparky, sir. I need you cranking, bud.
Okay, stay in.
I need to find a ground. How about that wire back there? Clutch cable. How about that linkage?
What's the carburetor?
There's gas leaking out of the carburetor.
Oh.
That's why I didn't go to the carburetor this time.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Alright. No spark. Back to the points. Brian, we gotta get to the point.
Okay.
Alright. We didn't clean them off good enough. Dang it. You getting sandpaper?
I got a little file now.
Oh, he's got a file. I thought he's gonna come back with a piece of 200. Alright. We'll pop the cap off and clean the points as as you do. Every time. Pain in the butt, man. When HEI came out, that was it. That's all you need, man. HEI, and that problem goes away, and those things last forever. I wish this was HEI, but would have been a square box then in that case. So I prefer this body much better. All right. Well, Eric, you showed up just in time.
Oh.
So we were just fixing the points, and we're checking for spark, and actually it fired. So we're gonna try to start it now since we have some kind of spark. Let's see what happens. All right, Brian. We do need starting fluid though. Yes, sir. What's that? Stuff's falling behind me. Yeah. All right, let's mess with the timing. Let's mess with everything. All right. The screwdriver's gone. All right, go ahead, hit it.
You want to put some gas in it?
No, I just moved the timing. All right, that's worse. Oh, maybe not. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Maybe I'll take a little more out. Maybe we've got to jump it back. All right, try it again. Do we have the fuel thingy? Eric was drinking it. It's not root beer, Eric. I know it says root beer, but it's a liar. A little bit in there, a little bit over here, some down in there. All right, go ahead. Oh! All right, baby, hit it again. Yeah! Woo! Oh, baby. Oh, we don't even have the fuel supply hooked up. And it's idling.
I'll do the part. You do the thunder part.
Ow. Sitting here idling. A little bit of a squeak. It does not need a valve cover. Those are overrated. Oh, I killed it. I was afraid to do that. I thought it might lean out, but I wanted to get the RPM up just a hair. Hit it again, B-Rye. She's a runner. Eric, did you see anything coming out the back?
No, I was.
Any animals or anything?
Man.
A little bit of smoke, he said. Go ahead. All right, let's give her a little more drinky drink. We don't know if the fuel pump's picking anything up because we didn't bust that loose to check. We'll just fill up the float this way until it comes up. All right, it's full now. All right, hit her again. Oil pressure. Jesus Christ, he got me. All right, we got to get fuel up to it.
The horn works.
Hey, the horn does. You pulled a banyard.
That's the best part.
Oh yeah, I guess you got me back for yanking that air hose out of your hand earlier. I don't think we're getting any.
We don't have a fuel filter in our.
We don't need one. It's got one right there. It says filter.
No, I meant so you can see if there's fuel.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll bust that loose, and then we'll just lift this loop up and try to get some wetness into that diaphragm to wake it up, and we'll crank and see if it see if it comes out. 'Cause it runs, Brian.
It runs just like we thought.
Just like now, Eric can buy it. How much are we selling it for?
A lot. It's got the wrong thing.
Wrong emblem on the front.
Oh my God! I'm one of those guys.
Yeah,
This thing's.
Those Mopar guys that buy Chevys.
I'm a car guy who likes Mopar, but I like everything. I like BMWs, but they're junk. They break. Everything breaks.
They're a gentleman's car.
No, Mercedes is a gentleman's car.
Oh.
So, what are you doing putting that together? We gotta.
I'm gonna fill my
Oh.
root beer up.
You need more root beer. Speaking of, I need a beverage, Eric. They're in the shop. Thanks, bud. I'm kidding. Well, Brian, are you excited to see it run?
Yeah.
I mean,
It run.
I'm not surprised. It's a Chevy. I knew it was going to be a simple push rod V8 that ran. And even though we messed with the
It actually
timing,
sounded not too bad.
yeah, not too bad. We actually might
cylinders and timing.
we might need to still jump the wires over a spot, and so that the distributor is rotated in the right place, because we messed with it, and I think that thing is turned way too far, because now you can't get to the dwell window and the can's going to run into the intake. So I do think we need to jump the wires one back.
That's a job for later.
That's a job. I'll do that later job. There's no way I don't think it would have ran with the way it was.
No.
Do you know what I mean? That was what? What's that? Why isn't that hooked up to the truck? Maybe that's why it doesn't work, Brian.
Could be.
I had a guy under there earlier.
Excited and
Somebody. I had hired some help to do that before. Look at this radiator. The fins on this radiator, they're all straight, like it is an ultra low mileage car, folks. I think maybe some other YouTuber should probably pick this up. Somebody who's into 70 Chevs. It's not an Ohio rust bucket, that's for sure. It's got spots on it, but it's not a rust bucket. I don't like that cap, but I like that's what it would have looked like in 1970, because that's what it had in 1970. And the split rim wheels. Look at that. What's the wheel? Look at the size of that wheel weight. It's got 5 pounds to keep her from shaking off the road.
Because we never put any air on the tires.
Yeah, if they're holding air. Maybe it does have.
We didn't air.
Yeah, I think those are. That's a tube. You can tell by the way the valve stem pokes through the rim of the wheel. Let's bust. Is that what is that? 5/8 or is that 3/4 on that?
Oh,
it's this size.
yeah, 11, 16.
Was there an oil pressure gauge in there?
There's an oil pressure light, and it's not on. It's on when you turn the key on, but it's not.
And then
on
goes
when it runs.
Okay.
Good.
That doesn't tell me everything I want to know, but I guess
It has oil pressure.
it says it has some kind of
5/8
pressure.
too small.
What, bud?
Try 5/8 on it.
Oh man, it's
Turn everything.
yeah.
Well, we didn't have the hose. But we got dripper.
Good. Dang it.
You want the cat food back? I'm not gonna feed cats.
There's no more cats to feed.
Okay. Okay.
The 9 lives, Patty doesn't care for it.
Okay. Does that Patty eat cat food?
Yeah, why is she eating cat food?
Haven't you looked at the red Daytona?
No.
What red Daytona? So we're priming this line to try to get fuel up into the diaphragm.
We just move stuff.
Brian's talking about something else. Thanks, Eric.
I didn't know you were videoing.
We're videoing.
This is serious stuff.
This is, yeah, we don't screw around when it comes to making
Video.
junk cars run.
We're masters. Now we're gonna try it.
Yeah, that way we primed the pump.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's in there.
Is that thing loose right now?
Yeah. We're loose at the carburetor.
I kind of want to pull the coil. Well, I guess I can just tighten it if it's. You got the small one loose?
Yeah, right there.
There was a 5/8?
5/8.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's crank her up and then get ready to turn it off in case it starts springing. I probably can't tighten it fast enough. Yes, sir, I'm ready. You know, you can work the gas pedal. You don't have to sit all the way in. He doesn't want to hurt the seat. Yes, sir. All right. We got fuel pressure for sure. Yes, sir. All right, we're good. Yes, sir. Oh my God, it sounds great. And that timing is not this time. Not today, Bear Man. Let's go take a look at your tailpipe, Brian.
Yeah.
It's smoky. It's a smoking 3 liter. That's a smoking 5.7 liter. That's like, oh, you know what? I did dump a bunch of. I did fill the cylinders up. Oh, lean pop. Well, if this thing ran bad when they parked it, We don't even know what the timing's at, and it runs.
Right,
Sounds
sounding
fine.
good.
Yeah, there's not a pressure gauge. He said only a light. Woo! 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 Sounds great. It's a quiet engine. How can you not like Chevys, Eric? This Chevy runs better than every old Dodge that's probably sitting down in that row down there. Well, Shelby runs good. But that's fuel injected. That doesn't count. We're going to have to put the valve cover on. I mean, it's oil leaking out the back on the header, the manifold. Listen to her purr. Is he touching the gas? That is a full-on idle. It's perfect. All right, send her down the road. Oh yeah, the pulsation in the fuel line. What'd you say? What do we need tranny fluid for? Oh, we gotta drive it. Will it drive? We got brakes now, right? We put fluid in it. Get shocked, get shocked. I'm hoping that wires. We're also on the hill. There's it doesn't say add, Brian.
It's not up to add.
It's not up to add. So it doesn't need any. Alright, that's about, I don't know, 5 quarts at least. But to get up to add, I'm just saying, get up to add and then past that, that's gotta be 4 or 5 quarts.
It's a note I'm buying.
Oh, okay.
That's good. It's idle, okay.
It's idling perfect. It was lean popping a little bit. That's the accelerator pump. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Perfect. And we don't even know what the timing's at.
No.
There it is.
There it is. Timing's there.
Brian, will it run?
It'll run. It'll run.
It does run. Eric was hoping it wouldn't run.
Sounds good. Come up a little bit.
Show me a 360 that we have here that runs this good after sitting 20 years or more. Oh yeah. The Roadrunner, not so much.
Yeah, but that's not stock.
Maybe the Fury will.
Yeah, this isn't stock.
Yeah. Oh, I smell the mice burning off of it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Alright, we're going to stop filming here for a second and bolt it up together and see if we can find some tranny fluid. Maybe a better fuel system. I stopped filming, but Brian wants to start it back up. Go ahead. Oh. What's the matter, Eric?
No way.
I guess this is gonna be I guess we're starting a Chevy farm, Brian.
Yeah. One. We have one.
Eric can't stand
All the right
it.
ones are
He
different.
can't stand it.
The right ones
He
are
can't
okay.
stand it. All right, Brian. The last clips I think was a while ago. It was a few weeks, maybe a month ago.
Right.
Yeah, and we had it running. So will it run? It does run. It runs good.
It ran really good.
Yeah.
It was starting on its own without the gas and everything.
Yeah, and it's really windy, so I'm trying to
Really
block
windy,
the microphone.
So yeah, so it's gonna be hard to hear.
But will it drive? Do you think today?
We're gonna put okay, so it does leak transmission fluid. We don't know where.
It
But
it
there's
auto
a-
changes.
Yeah.
It auto changes.
Well, in the barn there was a big tray under there full of dripped out transmission
That's
fluid.
what they
so
do,
we're
though.
going to top off the transmission and top off the brake fluid and see if it's gonna have brakes.
Do we need brakes?
I don't really need brakes.
I worry about
Nice.
I worry about the hoses collapsing, but that's probably better. All right, we don't have a lot of storage space left. It's a little warmer today, I think, than when we were first
It's a little
monkeying with
warmer, but it's windy.
It is windy.
Visibly windy.
So hopefully my hand is blocking the microphone right now.
Right.
And the seats, the point was that the seats should be soft enough so we won't hurt them, hopefully.
We don't want to crack the seat.
Yeah, we don't want to crack this. I think they're okay, but we'll check.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some fluids in her.
Yep. Fill her up.
Fill her up. I got more fluid in it, trans fluid, and I jammed on the brakes a bunch. I don't know if they're gonna work yet. Oh, it's running way better too. No way.
You had a break.
That's one brake. That's all you need. Why? If one's good enough. He wants to check more than one brake. I think we're ready. All right, it's a Chevy. Drumstick. Careful with the seat.
You're right. It feels much more pliable than it did.
Yeah. Well, let's go farming, Brian.
Get stuck in the field.
I don't think we're gonna get stuck.
This is about my speed right here.
Well, it's a farm truck. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Don't need to be racing around the fields,
That's right.
tearing it up.
Well, the daffodils are blooming.
Oh my God, this is actually.
Does it smell fun?
I wasn't counting on this romance, Brian.
Go up and check the northwest corner.
Yeah, the northwest corner.
I think they'll get the plowing next week.
I think they need to disc our road over here.
It's a pretty smooth ride.
Yeah, the ride's not bad.
I don't think we're going in the next field. That one's planted.
That one's planted. Well, it was planted. Yeah, this.
Winter rye or something. This is a hay field. I think they're tilling it up.
They're gonna till this one. I don't know. You think he'll till this one and do corn on corn again over there?
No, that'll be soybeans.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He never goes. He moves them around. Yeah, he's got it figured out.
I'm on a need to know basis.
Well, how's it handle? How's the steering?
It's good. Sway bars are working.
Hey, why don't you jump on those brakes and see if she's road ready?
Ready?
Yep.
When?
Whenever
said
you're ready. When?
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
When? I'm ready now. I thought I heard something dragging back there. Was that the front
Better
one?
in the gravel.
It did. Maybe it'll do
It
better
really
on
didn't
pavement.
stop fast, did it?
Nah.
Could you tell I was on the brakes? Ready to try this?
Oh,
So probably in the grass it was just sliding on the grass.
yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
It's a little slippery.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you tested the brakes right in front of my truck.
Yeah. Well, I definitely don't want to hit the red van.
I tell you what, this thing is quiet. It's smooth. Is that the front or the back?
No, the front.
I feel like we're locking a back one too.
No, I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, we got another D series over there.
Yeah, put brakes on it. No one has
Put brakes on it and left the wheels off, so it needs brakes again.
Just put them on.
We got Dodge trucks.
Going out on the road?
Yeah, let's get around the road. I think this is. I think I'm taking this home.
Yeah, you could use this to go buy a Harley.
Look at the cows.
There's the cows. They're looking.
They're like, I haven't seen one of those since 1970.
Steering wheel feels a little funny at times.
Well, it's a new truck. It's a low mileage truck.
Could be the brake. If it hangs up a little bit.
Well, we're coasting.
Yeah.
Can't be hanging that. It's pulling to the right.
Pulls to the right.
Now let's go see what Ron's doing.
Where is Ron?
I saw him going up and down the road today. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have.
Latched? You got the hood kind of latched?
I think the hood's latched. Oh, I got some lumps. Oh, second gear.
Second gear.
She's lumpy.
Yeah. Bias plate tires.
Oh my God. Oh, are they? They'll smooth.
And they sat for
Third gear.
third gear.
Yep. All right. Brakes.
Brakes.
I just have one. Oh, is that Glenn?
That's Glenn. I have one brake and it works good.
I told you, just need the one.
We got a car behind us.
Well, we might want to let her by.
Yeah, they're way back. Is it coming this way? It could turn, you know.
could turn.
It's not going to.
That's an Explorer.
Is it?
Probably a
mirror. Somebody stole my mirror.
No large scale solar. Well, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Except for the tires, it would have been a very smooth ride. Where are you going? They probably lived here. Are you pulling over?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay. I didn't want you pulling into somebody's driveway. Play waves, alright.
They waved.
They're like, yeah, man, I haven't seen a C-20 on the road
Yeah.
probably 40 years. So we think this thing's been
It
sitting.
wasn't so lumpy. It really drive nice.
It would.
I don't know if I can get like a gallon of gas in this thing.
Oh, wait. I forgot. We only have a gallon of gas. Oh, yeah. How far are we going?
We can always call back to the farm.
There's nobody there.
Yeah, you're right. I was going to go up to the church and turn around.
That's fine. What, so how long do we think it's been sitting? 30, 40 years probably?
He said it sat for a long time, but then their license plate's what, 06 or something?
I don't remember.
forget. So, I don't really know. But it was in a pretty dry barn.
So the story is it's a super low mileage car. There might be some discrepancies.
Right, the title
But-
came back low mileage, but the odometer didn't come back what the title is. Look, they're taking that barn apart.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, at least they're taking it apart.
Yeah, but that's what they do. And then when the barn's gone, then the farm's gone. And then I don't like that. I do not approve. It's the dismantling of America, you know?
Yeah, I know, but at least it's not letting it fall down and go to waste. They'll use those beams for something. Something cool. What's the turning radius like?
What's the
Pretty sharp.
What's the donut radius like? Oh, somebody was doing donuts in the road.
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this thing.
Oh, I smell stuff.
I smell stuff.
What kind of stuff are you smelling?
Hot stuff.
So anyway, we were saying that I think it sat a long time.
Leaving a trail.
There's no fluids to leak out.
Antifreeze did it.
We did put some orange green Gatorade in it. But anyway, the point is, the truck was repainted, but it does look like if you were to buy a brand new truck and just let it sit, it does look like that. That does look like it aged like that.
Yeah, because the interior is really clean and not ripped, but the body's a little.
Yeah, it's just crusty
Just
where you.
leather.
Yeah, it's just crusty where you think water and fluid or moisture would sit.
Right.
You know.
It's got a nice headliner.
And a cargo lamp.
Cargo lamp work.
Not inside. Anyway, I think this gem might be for sale pretty soon, Brian.
Yeah.
We got to do something about the mouse highway's got to get replaced.
Yeah,
But that's probably about it.
well, I didn't have the right key for the ignition, and when I pulled the ignition out, I broke that tube.
Ah, the fan can't hear anything. It's got a deaf air fan in it. That's
Look,
too bad.
There's our braking mark.
That looks like a burnout. Oh, well, that's one of those.
It's a
Yeah,
pheasant.
pheasant. Yes, you never see those red-headed. Is it a red-banded pheasant? I don't know. Should we go get the shotgun?
No, they're kind of good. I hear the blinker blinking. I don't see a light though.
All right.
As long as you know you have to stop, you're good.
Brian, so we're all done.
We're all done.
Now what?
How many hours we put on this? Hardly any.
Hardly any. Is easy.
It's good.
I
It's easy.
I told you Chevys are the way.
Yeah, it was easy. Chevy part, but
Off camera, Brian told me D-Series are better.
they are better. If this truck was better, it would have more miles on it. Would have been used more.
It wouldn't. Yeah, right.
It was in the barn because it didn't run right. Remember?
Yeah, it's
But
got
we knew why, right? Distributor was in wrong.
distributor. Was it? Yeah, I don't even remember. Yeah. Oh, it
wrong,
was.
And the wires were to compensate, but they still aren't right.
Yeah, right.
So, but no, it runs great.
It's actually
It's
idling.
not like smoking. It's idling and it's not smoking.
It's idling perfectly. It does seem to it's kind of come and
Every
go.
once in a while, but I mean,
We
who
didn't
knows how old that stuff is.
We didn't change the wires. We didn't set the timing. We didn't even put a light on it. Guessed it.
Right.
So
And we put brake fluid in. We got one brake working,
that's all you need.
which is
Plenty.
pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Drum brakes. So
Yep.
we're gonna have to get it on the lift and figure out what it needs.
I kind of like. I just wish the paint was better.
Wish it was a little bit more like this.
Yeah.
Like a little patina's okay.
Somebody painted it
Yeah.
for some reason, and it's not great.
Not great.
And then they tried to patch up like the spots,
I think he just kept putting rust stuff on.
rust stuff on it. Looks almost like epoxy. The way it's kind of buggered, but bias plies on
Bias
split
plies.
rims.
Yep.
Hey, can't go wrong there.
I wonder what kind of traction that car has.
I wonder what kind of burnouts it does. It's a long bed. Nobody likes long beds. Guess what? I'm gonna go out and say it. I don't mind me a long bed. Ran out of space while I was trying to film an outro, so let's finish the outro. All done.
All done. Yeah. This is a good project.
A good project.
I got to do a little cleaning on it and brakes.
Yep.
And I think we will put it up for sale.
So if you're interested in the C-20 and want to pay top dollar, let us know immediately. The less work and more money we make,
Better.
and I mean we, Brian. You're gonna give her a 2? Nice.
Look at that. We didn't
It's
even-
not a
we didn't even
fanfare.
work
It's only
on
got but it's only got one horn.
that. Unlike the Roadrunner,
The Roadrunner.
things work.
Yep. The backup lights work. I checked them a minute ago.
The heater's working. The fans on. The radio.
No radio though? Does it got to warm up? How do you work that? It's an
Oh,
AM.
did it click? Does it have speakers? I wonder.
Yeah, I think I hear one in the dash. All right, well that's all from the car farm, the truck farm, the C-20 farm. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
got some squealing go. That's what you want to listen to. Oh yeah, a little amplitude modulation over there, Brian.
That's actually pretty cool.
You sound like a rapper.
Trying to receive alien communication. There, we got him.
Got him?
Maybe it's the
He's
power
coming.
lines.
He's coming. All right, Brian, let's go pack her up.
Back it up.